Buddha used to say that when you are in a meditation, there is no self, no Atman, because the very awareness of one's self isolates you from everything else. If you are still there, objects are still there. I am, but I cannot exist in the total loneliness. I exist in relationship with the outside world. I is a relata. Then the self, the I am, is just something inside you that exists in relationship to something outside. But if the outside is not there, this inside dissolves. Then there is simple, spontaneous consciousness. This is what yoga is for. This is what yoga means. Yoga is the science of freeing yourself from subject and object boundaries. And unless you are free from these boundaries, you will fall into either the unbalance of the East or the unbalance of the West. If you want contentment, peace of mind, silence, sleep, then it is good to remain with the same objects continuously for centuries and centuries. There should be no visible change. Then you are at ease. You can sleep better. But this is nothing spiritual. You lose much. The very urge to grow is lost. The very urge for adventure is lost. The very urge to inquire and to find is lost. Really, you begin to vegetate. You become stagnant. If you change this, then you become dynamic, but also diseased. You become dynamic but tense, dynamic but mad. You begin to find the new, to inquire for the new, but you are in a whirlwind. The new begins to happen, but you are lost. If you lose your objectivity, you become too subjective and dreamy. But if you become too obsessed with objects, you lose the subjective. Both situations are unbalanced. The East has tried one, the West has tried the other, and now the East is turning Western and the West is turning Eastern. In the East, the attraction is for the Western technology, Western science, Western rationalism. Einstein, Aristotle, and Russell have taken hold of the Eastern mind, while in the West, quite the opposite is happening. Buddha, Zen, and Yoga have become more significant. This is a miracle. The East is turning communist, Marxist, materialist, and the West is beginning to think in terms of expanding consciousness, meditation, spirituality, ecstasy. The wheel can turn and we can change our burdens. It will be illuminating for a moment, but then the whole nonsense will begin again. The East has failed in one way, the West has failed in another way, because they both tried denying one part of the mind. You have to transcend both parts and not to be concerned with one while denying the other. Mind is a totality. You can either transcend it totally or you cannot transcend it. If you go denying one part, the denied part will take its revenge.